Coming up next, it's Barack.
What's good, y'all? How y'all doing? I love it. I always wanted to do comedy at a Blockbuster. So I want to talk about somebody that's been dividing our nation. This person is beloved by people with red hats. They can often be seen in courts. And they are also beloved by conspiracy theorists. If you haven't figured it out yet, I'm talking about Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark, to me, is the Jackie Robinson of women's basketball. Just stand with me for a second, man. She is opening doors for women who look like cashiers at Kroger. Move over, LeBron. Becky from the cornfields of Iowa is here to take the torch. I honestly think Caitlin Clark is karma for all the time we called you white women Karens. Exacting revenge, 1 3-pointer at a time. It's not all love, though. She gets a lot of hate as well. It's the most hate I've seen a Caitlin get ever since Bruce Jenner disappeared. I have to ask, have you ever broken a woman's spirit by complimenting her thunder thighs? It's okay, I can make that joke. I have thunder thighs too. Those are my people. I meant it as a compliment, but to be fair, these were like Zeus on Mount Olympus, Greek mythology thighs, all right? These are the sort of thighs that you want keeping your ears warm in the winter. But the women I like, they need to be secure in themselves, man. They're the ones who take their fupa, which is this thing right here, right? And they go to the Dominican Republic and pay $49 and come back with a fupa-shaped ass, all right? That's the level of commitment I want in my women. Thankfully, I did get myself one of those, one that lets me embrace her thickness. Let's give it up for that. She recently got me a very strange gift. She got me a manzillion for my birthday. So if you don't know what a manzillion is a Brazilian bikini wax for a male, all right? I'm not gonna lie, it felt a little bit like cheating. It just felt weird to have a woman pulling my tighty whities down in a professional environment, you know? I did my best to not get a boner because I am a gentleman. But it really wasn't all that hard because the thing is, when you're just sprawled on a table, right, with your taint just in full view, as they're ripping hair out of you, that's just a bad time for everybody involved, you know? No one wants to see this, you feel me? Especially once they get your boys down there looking like from Ice Spice to Jada Pinkett Smith, once that transition happens. No one wants to see that. I'm really happy that you guys enjoyed that one, man. So, I know I sound like Barney the dinosaur. Did 10 years in prison. Especially when I sing. I love you. You love me. Don't drop the soap in front of Barney. I also know I have the same hip to waist ratio as Barney the dinosaur. But I don't want you to let these birthing hips fool you. I have been on a personal weight loss journey. I've been a lot better about walking around the block, watching my carbs, and stealing my diabetic dad's Ozempic. Now his blood sugar, it's never been higher. But neither has my self-confidence. And it's a father's job to sacrifice, is it not? We got any parents in the house? All right. How many kids you got? 1 chump change. I got 5 in this economy. I started reading poverty charts based on family size because I like to be depressed. And according to these charts, I can afford exactly 4 goldfish and a hamster. And I got 5 kids. I am off the charts fucked, y'all. So I started doing stand-up. Laying down is just much too expensive. These kids really popped out like soldiers out of a Trojan horse on a mission to financially ruin me. Ironically enough, a Trojan would have solved that issue from the very beginning. See, unlike that last guy, I love me a chocolate vanilla swirl, all right? The thing is, though, no one warned you when you spread your seed on the Caucasus Mountains that the white children you have will treat you like you're the help. I saw it in Granny's face. She's like, we could have told you that. Especially my 5-year-old, man. He is the worst one of them all. I was low on toner the day I made him. So he came out whiter than a pickleball tournament at the Cracker Barrel, man. It's gotten so bad. The other day he called me Jeeves. Do I look like a Jeeves to you? And he looked me in my face and said, shine my baby shark shoes, papa. Chop, chop. And you know how I responded? You little... I'm just kidding. He's too white for me to hit. I would never get away with it. I would never get away with it. So he likes to draw. And the other day he drew a beautiful picture, man. He drew his classmates, drew them all shades of black and brown. And then he drew our family, and he drew me white. He didn't even draw me in, he just left the paper white. Do I look like I use Miracle Whip? So immediately I told him, I said, hey, why'd you draw me white? What he said next destroyed me. He looked at me and he said, Dad, you live in the suburbs, you have a white woman, and you say "ope" when you bump into people. You're a white man now, Dad. I was devastated, but I knew he was right. As a person who listened to Try That in a Small Town on the way to this show, I am a white man now, y'all. I am Barack Lesnar, that is my time. Please welcome your host, Craig.
Keep it going for Barack Lesnar. All right.